And those leaders must not be allowed to go do what they are doing, and it is the responsibility of the ruling party of India to put a leash on those leaders who do that. That's a simple point. You can't turn around and say, I don't know whether they said it.
No.
Come on, Gaurav Bhatia.
I'm not going to fall in the trap.
There's no trap. There's no trap. There's no trap, Sambit Patra.
We are not going to fall into
protecting India's.
We fight for development.
Oh, please. Development is not a cover for everything.
For meeting the aspirations
Gaurav Bhatia.
And we shall not fall into the trap laid by all the friends around me.
Really?
No one's going to fall into the trap.
How is this a trap laid by all of us here, Sambit? Clearly, these are your own leaders who are saying this. We haven't been saying this.
Okay, Gaurav.
I must
when the country starts moving towards
and
development,
you and your Prime Minister have to answer that how come you are talking about development when out there your leaders are developing communal hatred and patriarchal attacks on women.
Gaurav Bhatia's turn, please.
Never fall into that trap.
Gaurav Bhatia's turn.
Why is your student organization going around saying we will campaign against Love Jihad on campuses, we will campaign against Valentine's Day,
who is
we will
saying
campaign against live-in relations?
ABVP,
I'm misquoting. This is there officially. Why don't you check the
Gaurav Bhatia.
I have watched them.
How many times? How many times have you gone around speaking about the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan? Why don't you speak about good things? Why don't you go and campaign for Swachh Bharat Abhiyan? Why are you miscampaigning over here? Please, if you are making the
leader has said this.
Okay, I'm now going to Gaurav Bhatia, please. I am letting Gaurav Bhatia in the debate, please, Gaurav.
Yeah.
Why is Gaurav Bhatia coming into the debate?
The BJP has
been that Gaurav Bhatia will teach people now.
Has put the entire nation to shame. And I've been watching Mr. Sambit Patra since yesterday.
He's been बच्चों से गलती हो जाती है, रेप हो जाती है, बच्चे तो बच्चे हैं, लड़के तो लड़के हैं. Was such a glamorous statement made by your chief minister candidate. And you say that you are going to surmount the other political parties. Gaurav, talk the language of development. Please, don't talk of communalism. Talk of development. That's the reason as to why you have lost the sheen today in Uttar Pradesh. Talk of development.
Sambit, is this civility? I'm trying to make
please
a
don't
point
sermonize. Just go and preach your Mulayam Singh Yadav when he says that bache.
You know, I'll ask Gaurav.
Why are you?
Then you throw stone at others.
I think this is unfortunate. I think this is unfortunate. I think this is horrible that every time one issue is raised, you avoid the issue by putting another issue out there. My question is, for example, I can ask you today, Sambit Patra, back everything with facts.
Destroyed the fabric of the country. They would be teaching Bharatiya Janata Party. Just imagine.
Mr. Patra, you know, this unique ability to just go on and heckle everyone is not a good thing in a debate. Yeah, Gaurav. Yeah, Gaurav.
No, why not a good thing? You lay a trap and you wish me to fall into it. I don't fall into the trap. And then you say that it is not a good thing.
Mr. Sambit Patra reveals everything. He has no answers since
natural smile.
He's been given adequate time, and all he can say is that there is a trap. The real thing that you need to answer is that it was the BJP
all he can say is we love development. That is all. The nation wants to know what is the ideology of BJP, and the nation should know that BJP loves development. That is all.
Sambit, I never thought that you are so shallow that you will not allow your fellow speaker to speak. I think you should take my time and speak first. If this is your civility, you go first.
Yes.
I'll wait for my turn.
My question is no. You can.
Thank you that you have allowed.
No, one second. 1 minute.
1 minute to speak.
1 minute. No, 1 minute. No, Sambit, 1 second. Sambit, 1 second. My question tonight is Shazia. No, 1 second.
Can does not even know how to behave in front of the camera. He doesn't allow others to speak because he knows that he is on a weak
wicket. Did I misbehave by not falling into the trap?
Can you not allow me to make my point?
My point is the BJP has claimed that the woman was pressurized by the Samajwadi Party government to change her statement. I want to know today, Shazia, is it not right if they say a comment such as that, if they say that the woman was pressurized by the Samajwadi Party government to change her statement, do you think that they should, on national television, show me the proof that they have to back their claim apart apart from the fact...
No one knows. Even God does not know what is happening in Uttar Pradesh.
We do know.
How is anyone supposed to know that?
Example of how they are lying.
Even God does not know what
Sambit, please let others speak.
The situation in Uttar Pradesh today. You investigate and bring out the blueprint.
I will give one example.
Bring out the real picture in front of the people.
Mr. Mahapatra, you're going all over the place. You're not answering what you're supposed to answer.
The question is very simple.
But, you know, I want to just tell you
one cannot answer
Shazia, 1 minute.
in this kind of argument where
Let
everyone
Shazia in.
is
Shazia is making a point. One at a time. Shazia is speaking now. Only Shazia. Yes, please, Shazia.
Yes, okay, 2 points. One is, I really wonder whether Samajwadi Party and BJP have nothing better to do but to work and manipulate on a girl's testimony as to why, whether she was forced or not forced into marrying, or whether there was rape or not. It's a sad comment, a tragic comic state of affairs. But two and more importantly, we heard Narendra Modi give this statement that Indian Muslims would die for their country. Al-Qaeda and terror networks would have no recruits from India. We heard the Home Minister Rajnath Singh say, what is Love Jihad? At the same time, we've been hearing Yogi Adityanath, and I refrain, I'm not going to call him Yogi because you attribute more wisdom to a Yogi than you would to Mr. Adityanath, and Sakshi Maharaj and Uma Thakur, who talk about this very idiotic thing called Love Jihad. So I wonder which version should Indian citizens believe in? Which faction of BJP? Which voice do we trust? Is it the voice of the PM and Home Minister, or is this a clever good cop, bad cop thing that is happening here?
Yeah, this good cop, bad cop approach is that is the point. Yeah, Kavita, this good cop, bad cop approach.
You have gone to the archives today.
Seniors in the BJP have a hands-off approach on the issue, while the others on the ground use it as a tool for polarization. This good cop, bad cop approach has been thoroughly exposed. That's why Sambit Patra has nothing to say today, because the good cop, bad cop approach has been thoroughly exposed. They'll have to find a different tack.
If you allow me to speak.
Kavita.
Yeah, can I make some substantive points?
I think it is unfair. Why should Sambit get a chance to speak when others have not been allowed to speak on your channel? I think at least give me an opportunity to say a few things which are relevant for this discussion.
I would like to make a few
my point
points
in 30
about
seconds.
this specific case.
After
one important... Arnab, can I just make my point?
Okay, make it quickly, because Kavita was already coming in, but yes, you can make your point quickly.
Arnab, I think Love Jihad theory was introduced by the BJP to gain political mileage and to criminalize the bipoles in the state of UP.
Why do you think so much? Why don't you go and teach these to Mulayam Singh Yadav?
They stand exposed.
Go and teach all these etiquettes to Mulayam Singh Yadav when he speaks about women as bacche to bacche hote.
They need to say sorry to the nation.
Teach it to Naresh Agarwal, who says that कोई भी किसी के साथ ऐसे ही नहीं चला जाता है, कोई मतलब से जाता है. You have forgotten that debate. Have you forgotten that debate of Naresh Agarwal? Naresh Agarwal saying that कोई भी लड़की किसी के साथ ऐसे ही नहीं चली जाती है. Arnav should be remembering that debate also. How can Gaurav Bhatia question others? Gaurav, go and teach people of your party as to how they should be behaving with women, and then question others.
Your Yogi Adityanath said this on national television. He said,
why are you worried about Yogi Adityanath when you have Azam Khan at your home? First send Azam Khan. First send Azam Khan.
I can't hear anything, and I don't know how.
Okay, I'm going to Kavita. I'm going to Kavita because this is not a. I expected today. I expected some sense of.
And you have nothing.
Can I come in here?
I
expected some sense of introspection from the BJP, frankly.
Gaurav, why don't you teach all these beautiful things to Mulayam Singh Yadav, Naresh Agarwal and Azam Khan? You have such a bundle of knowledge with you.
This is the...
Gaurav, 1 minute. Gaurav, just a minute. Gaurav, what is the greatest concern? The greatest concern is... No, one second. Gaurav, 1 minute. Gaurav, the greatest concern is... My greatest concern, I want to wrap up with Kavita, is that these elements should have learned their lesson. Whether Sambit Patra comes on TV and is smug about them or not, they should have learned their lesson. But my question is, Kavita, do you think these elements would have been silenced, or do you think they'll be waiting for another opportunity to resurrect themselves once again with another excuse to polarize?
No, I want to say here that I want to take whatever time there is remaining to underline exactly how dangerous this is. No, I do not imagine that this campaign is going to go away. This is very much a central pillar, and it has been around for a long time, but it has become more emboldened now with the government at the center. There is no doubt about this. Now, what I want to say is not about primarily only about politics. It's about our society also. You see, a recent study showed that 40% of rape cases, rape complaints filed in Delhi are filed by parents against consensual couples who have eloped. These are love elopement cases which are branded as rape. We deal with such cases all the time, where it's so hard, the woman is under enormous coercion. There is a custodial coercion inside the family. It's like the girl is in a jail in her family, which she has to break away from in order to voice her own choice about who she loves and marries. All right? This is no different from a jail. Now, when this is the situation, you imagine to this already existing casteist and patriarchal mix, where where ordinary families, communities, as well as the khap panchayats and so on, the organized sectors are already involved. There you have the moral policing brigades like the Shri Ram Sena, like the Akhil Bharati Vidyarthi Parishad and the Bajrang Dal and so on, the VHP and so on. And then you have India's ruling party in all its might, actually adding a communal thing to this cocktail, already this casteist patriarchal cocktail. It is such a poisonous cocktail in order to try and target the minority community and build up a Hindu politics in the name of saving Hindu Behan Beti.
Ironically,
actually, they are taking away the freedoms of the Hindu Behan Beti. Please let me finish.
This is
taking away the freedoms of the Hindu Behan Beti. You are playing into your party, and the entire world should know this, that India has a ruling party which is shameless about
I have something to say to Sambit.
Very important.
Sambit.
No,
I'm coming to you, but I want to say one thing to Sambit. Sambit, listen to me. Sambit, listen to me.
Secular government.
Sambit, listen to me. When she is making a point, let her.
Don't let him succeed, Anna. Please let him.
No, I want to say something to Sambit tonight, and Sambit, you want to listen to me. No, 1 second. So, one thing, Kavita, I want to say something to Sambit. I've listened to this long enough. Sambit, don't get so smug because you think you are a ruling party spokesman. That's all. Keep that in mind. There are ruling party spokesmen, they come and go. Don't get so smug. Let others, when you are elected, you need to appear to be more responsible to the people who elected you.
Let me finish the important point I'm trying to make. I want to say that there is a silver lining here. The silver lining here, this isn't about you, Sambit. Please let me finish. I'm saying the silver lining here is that the young people in this country are actually finding this to be ridiculous, and they are getting together to assert their rights to love irrespective of caste and community. I would like to say on this channel here that I am proud to say that we are on the 17th of this month in the evening 5 o'clock at Gandhi Peace Foundation. Young persons in Delhi are going to gather to say that we will love to say Sanghi Gunde Hoshyar Tere Samne Karenge Pyar. That is what we are going to say, and I think we are going to launch a campaign to say this all over the country. We are going to love, and our right to love is not something that you can take away from us. That is something
Sambit Patra, Shazia Agni, Kavita Krishnan, Gaurav Bhatia and Sudhindra Bhadoria, thank you very much for that debate. Thank you.